I don't know how to do this. I really don't. I just must be a giant glutton for punishment. Hey, welcome to Native vs. Video Games, where I have uncovered for you this day, some may say a relic of my childhood. Some may say that. Some may say, remember those good old days when we had DOS? Nathan didn't have a computer gaming console system. I had a computer. Didn't have a gaming system. Yeah, good times. And all he had to go off of was whatever he could get in DOS. Well, I have a surprise for you, my friends, because I found something that I forgot I played as a child, and now I'm going to play it for you. And it's going to be, well, it's a surprise. I left it on the screen because I want you to hear this, what you're about to hear. This is going to amaze you. Perfect. It's exactly the same as Castlevania. I know you're astounded right now that USI did such a good job. I'm covering up Pete Gardner, who's the only programmer on this game, as well as Faye Hoffman and Fiona Mowat. They're the only people that made this port. In 1990, this thing came out for DOS. This is probably the only original asset they used. Castlevania on DOS. Now, this was back in the day when people were porting games. They made Mega Man 1 and 2, or 1 and 3 rather, on the computer. I've done a video on Mega Man 3. It's awful. It's garbage. It's the worst thing ever. This, on the other hand, makes it look like fine art, as you're about to see. So I have an option here, keyboard or joystick. I don't think it will work with my USB NES pad, so we're gonna have to go on the keyboard. So apologize for the clitter clatter of my keys here. We'll start a new game. Just listen to that. Oh, I hope you like that little siren sound. This. Because every time you hit anything, you get that sound over the music. And let me point out also how terrible these controls are. So this is space, which you can probably hear because I have a loud keyboard. I apologize. It's not mechanical, but it's loud. This, to jump, is enter. And since most modern keyboards do not have a left enter key, only a right enter key. Oh look, that secret's still here. I have to reach up above my arrow keys to get to the enter key to jump. So, right hand is doing double duty as jumping and all motion. My left hand is designated to just hit space a lot, like I'm writing an essay. I can see their favorite color here was purple. Simon's Whip's purple, the vampire, the zombies, whatever I don't know what these things are. Oh, it's such a piece of crap. Okay, this is normally pretty. Okay, there we go. Why? Just why? Why would you make this? You know why? I'll tell you why. So that Nathan, when he goes to the store and he wants to play that Castlevania game that he saw at a friend's house on NES, and it's like, wow, this game has graphics, it has whips, it's kind of scary, I like it. He will see this DOS game for $5 and be like, oh, that sounds like something, that sounds like a pretty good deal, and then he will purchase it with his pennies that he earned. And this is what he gets. This masterpiece. So you people, you kids these days complaining about PC ports being bad, look at this. I mean, seriously, take a good hard look. Or don't. I would highly suggest you just completely ignore this. Pretend it doesn't exist, like the Mega Man PC games. So why am I playing it, you might ask? I don't know, because I'm an idiot? Because I'm playing games from my childhood, and this one is one? Because I had a terrible childhood, apparently? Nah, it was alright. This game, on the other hand, oh my freaking... Oh no, I missed the treasure! Not points. Now I'm gonna get murdered by a bat, because I'm slow in everything. There's one key improvement to this over the NES version, though. His speed up and down the stairs is insane. He finally got some hustle. But that's it. That's literally the only good thing I can say. I mean, to be fair, for an old 16-color DOS game, which this is, attempting to replicate, which was essentially a more powerful system at the time, which with its 4 megabits. That's not bytes, it's bits of RAM, that whatever that the NES had. This isn't. It isn't terrible. I can't finish that. That's a lot. This is bad. This is garbage. Especially considering this was 1990. I'm pretty sure games like Commander Keen were out by then. And Keen's I mean, it's no friggin', I don't know, it's not like the greatest thing ever, but it's a good game. It's a lot of fun. It works. Okay, go throw a knife or exactly like the NES game. The one plus about this game is when you get hit, apparently you become invincible for like half a year. Still invincible. And I win. Excuse me, my phone was making noises. Sure, let's continue. You may note I had the 2 up there, and I couldn't throw 2 knives. It's like they put that in the game, and even they didn't know what it did. I didn't know what that did till, I don't know, recently, but apparently they didn't know what it did, because screw it. Here's your little map screen. Again, let's see. Is my earphones breaking, or is this... Okay, I was like, did the music glitch, or is this the actual supposed to be stage 2 song? Okay, it's still glitch. I still don't think it's the actual stage 2 song, but... And again, we're back with the purple. Yeah, you haul butt up those stairs, Simon. You know you want to get it done with this game as soon as humanly possible. Alright. Boom. Maybe it's just me, but I keep trying to think space is jump. Maybe that's because I play other PC games that are old that often use space for jump. But it makes it so I do stupid things like die. Like, for example, in Mega Man 3, J is jump. I don't know, whoa, I don't know why, but that's the case. In this game, in space is shoot. This game is reversed. If only high tech had ported this game, maybe it would be. Look, you see that sick jump, man? That was crazy. Look at this. I'm destroying this game. And make this freaking bullcrap nonsense. Why am I playing this? Part of me thinks, and this is an age trivia, you can figure out how old you are. If you remember when computers, when their sound effects were literally coming out of the... Oh, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Were literally coming out of the computer box versus, like... Oh, well, that's awful generous. Versus speakers, then welcome to my world, baby. Welcome to the 486 world. Yeah, there used to be a time when... I don't have any sub-buttons, well, that's unfortunate. When computers... Oh, what, you turned around? That doesn't happen. Computers would make sounds out of the actual box. Like, the computer itself beeped, like the motherboard would beep at you. And that would be sound effects. Like, that was a thing. Let's see if I can not die to this guy this time. What? Since when does he fall forward? I knew when I experienced these controls that I was going to have a serious adventure. A magical journey once I reached the frickin'... And if it looks really choppy on the video, that's not my stream, I swear. I know I've had some problems in the past, but... Oh, what? But I landed on it. I seriously don't know how to get past that guy. Maybe I should wait for him to... Maybe he'll come out. But yeah, it's not choppy on the stream. This is how the game looks. It is running at a solid 2.5 frames per second, if I'm being extra generous. Where'd that guy go? He just walked off screen. Okay, bye. Yeah, maybe 2.5 frames. The side scrolling is terrible. It's worth pointing out, those of you who... care anything about history probably know the whole story behind Commander Keen was they took it to Nintendo originally as they wanted to port Mario over to the computers. At the time, computers were vastly inferior to the NES, but the big thing, which we can see this does not have, was that they had smooth scrolling on PCs, which are considered inferior. Oh man, I nearly crapped the brick there. Oh really? I'm just gonna run, baby. I'm just gonna run. And so that was actually a huge thing, was that you could not get smooth scrolling on a PC box, like you could on the NES, which I swear there's a chicken over here somewhere, which it's down there, I don't remember. Apparently you can just walk through the freaking walls, but I can't. I can walk through that one though. Which, if you see this game, it is evident that it is kind of a big deal. I don't know what's the chicken here. I don't even remember. I love the NES game. I love it lots. Actually, one of my favorite games of all time. I think it is one of the best platformers ever made. Is the original Castlevania. That one and Bloodlines are, in my opinion, the pinnacle of 2D Castlevania, linear Castlevania games. When you get to the Metroidvanias, it mixes up, but Castlevania 1 and Castlevania Bloodlines are phenomenal games, and hopefully I'll probably play Bloodlines at some point, because that game is extremely underrated. But this, underrated is not the word I would use, and I think I'm gonna die here, because I don't friggin' know how I'm gonna get past these things with these controls. Nope. Oh, it doesn't realize I'm dead yet. Oh, there it goes. I don't know who Anubis is, but he's a lot better than me at Castlevania. Perfect. Port. Didn't fit. Barf then. And you know what? That's good enough for me. That's Castlevania on the computer. Castlevania NES ported to computer by 3 people. 1 dude programmer, 2 women artists. Not that the gender matters, but has been a quick peek at the kind of intolerable games I played growing up. So all of you who had your NESs, you know, go home, call your parents, tell them you love them. Also, I hate you. Thanks a lot for ruining my childhood by having actual good games.